Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. This is Glaciercano here today to play some more of Halo Infinite's campaign on the Xbox Series X. And it almost seems like, as per usual, when I restart up my campaign for the day, that it doesn't put me exactly where I ended. Like, I feel like I had a checkpoint, like, right next to the command spire, but it seems to think that I have to redo this entire little mini fight right before it again. So I went ahead and grabbed myself Razorback, got my overpowered legendary squad of explosive snipers and whatnot, and I think it's about time to just roll over this area, at least once I kind of open up the gates, and then we should be more than good to go, because I think that it would be a good idea anyway to bring a couple Marines, because they might follow me into the spire. They probably won't, but it's worth a shot. Especially when there's like all of the Marines that spawn at this FOB right here are just like, I mean, when you spawn with 2 rockets immediately, like look at that grunt down there, he had no chance. Even if he decided to somehow get his own armor lock. Oh, could you imagine that? Front with armor lock? Oh, it's the ultimate fighting machine. Who needs the... Oh, yep, there it is. Who needs the equivalent... Oh, boy. Of, like, one of those Iron Man grunt armors that they have, too. All you need... Oh... is just this. Clearly this. Okay. Where was the point again? There it is. Extend the bridge. You know, I might even just do things my way, which is... I'm gonna use a couple of these. I don't know, I might want to keep some of these guys alive still, but at the same time, like, it's good just to kind of run past. Yeah, falls to it. Brains, You've had a lot of successes in your lives. If you have a rocket launcher or something, you guys can fight them on your own. It's fine. But still, I just was not expecting to have to redo this little mini fight to begin with anyway. See, look, even my Scorpion spawned up here. This is so weird. This game has like some of the worst like saving systems that I've seen in a Halo game before, but I think it's to be expected in certain ways because of the fact that, like, hey, it's difficult to save an open world and keep things consistent or logical in any sense of the word, but let's just have some explosions. Oh boy, that's even an Elite Ultra. If this was Halo Reach, that guy would have had a good old-fashioned... Oh, I should remember that gun. Like, it's the one that's red that shoots like fireworks. It's like one of my favorite ones. I was gonna call it a repulsor at first, but that's still very, very wrong. This is the thing, it's been too long since I've played Halo Reach specifically, but...
No hostiles detected. We're clear.
Yay! But yeah, it's always just nice seeing one of these fancy, strong elites. They're, like, dressed to impress. But anyway, still, it's very, very strange. Oh boy. Hey, I think somebody's still sort of surviving. I can just watch that fight from a distance. I mean, still, one of them have rockets, so they could do their own happy fun times with the hunters, but still strange that they spawned, like, the tank's still here where I was supposed to, but all the enemies came back too, so it's something to note when you're about to do an objective or go to any sort of mission in this game.
Worked. Obviously. I never doubted it for a second.
Oh yeah.
This structure under the ring calls itself the Nexus.
The Harbinger.
She's here.
Good.
Oh yes.
Let's go say hello.
I'll say hello with my fists and electric strikes of happiness, but still, it's as I was saying, whenever you are in doubt of what will happen when you reload into the game, just start the next mission, because you don't want to have to get stuck on a different island like I was to start the last recording where I couldn't really get over to this area or anything like that, so... Don't trust the saving systems. Never trust them. This is the Glaciercano PSA that is very important. Everyone must know. But yeah, this looks exactly like the beacons where I was taking all my pieces to start the sequence. So, oh, and also this, I think they just have very similar architecture on this Halo ring, because it's similar up there until you get down here, and then this is basically the exact same as the beginning of... Still, it's been a while since I want to look at the exact name here. It was the conservatory, because at the beginning of the conservatory, it had this fancy gold. So, maybe they'll have more dealing with the good old-fashioned Harbinger, of course, because she was found at the end of that other mission, but also, I'm guessing a lot of skimmers. Yeah, see, and this is the loading zone, so I probably should just went into this. Honestly, I should have. Hey, it's the new mission, Nexus. So I guess the sequence, the mission for that is quite literally just to get the pieces of the sequence from the beacons, and in order to get into the Nexus. So, let's see what the Nexus is all about.
Down, I guess?
You guess?
Yeah, this is all new. Fresh. The Nexus appears to be below the gravity lift into the spire. We need to find it.
Okay. Well, I guess, yeah, there's always going to be... You have to go down in order to get up. But yeah, I really like using a grappling hook to go down a hill like that. That was a beautiful slide. 10 out of 10. Perfect leg movements. So that's what the Chief's all about, wanting to have his legs move in the most fanciful of ways. Once this big war is over, he's gonna start up a tap dancing instructional video class. Which is kind of like the worst of both worlds if you think about it, because it's just like, you have to pay in order to get into this class, and you think like, oh, I'm going to be able to be trained by the Master Chief himself. Oh boy! And then you go into it, and it's just like, it's all just instructional videos, he's not even there. It was, it's just like a projector screen that's just sitting there. Not even like a hologram or anything fancy in this Halo world. It's like a cheap PowerPoint presentation, partially, of just like, okay, so you put one foot in front of the other.
To protect the Harbinger.
Clearly. Will it work?
What do you think?
If I told you what I... Oh, I get it. Sarcasm. You're funny, too.
Oh, well, the Chief, he always was. He knows all of the classical jokes and sarcastic remarks for any situation on hand. He just goes through his list that he has, because he keeps one of those pamphlet books. It's part of his PowerPoint presentation, too. Oh boy. Always keep this on you at all times. You never know when you might need to... Gives people various instructional information. Uh-oh. Well, yeah, let's just throw that down there, too. Because I'm starting to remember yet again that it's important when doing combat in the campaign to just... Woo! Do as many different grenades as you possibly can, because they give you a lot. Well, at least there's going to be a lot of plasmas on the ground. Here's another one. You, sir, would you like... Actually, why don't I just do this? Oh, poor Mr. Singhealy. But I guess he did wear the banished red, so you knew he was evil this entire time. It's not like the Arbiter, who only wears, like, kind of greenish gray. I guess it's probably more gray than green, but that's how you know he's good, or at least neutral. There we go. Wonder how many, yes. There we go, now we're gonna get some skimmers in here. How many more enemies will there be to protect this area? It's definitely not enough to stop the chief. That's all I know in his 25-step program of how to become the greatest tap dancer the world's ever seen. Because he only knows, like, that one specific dance. That's why it's, like, 25 steps and then they repeat over and over and over again. Oh boy, you're gonna love it. That's his, like, slogan that he has for his advertisements for the thing, of course. And he has to, like, oh no. I might actually even have to go over here. It's Jackal Sniper. Oof. You know, I might even swap weapons already. There's probably, like, some kinetic ammo around. Why do I always do this? I never look first. I throw down a weapon first and then ask questions later. But, well. I need a little bit longer of a range when it comes to headshotting those kind of brutes anyway. Also, it gives me a good opportunity to check. Like, yeah, that's what I kind of thought. It's nice that when you swap weapons, I never even noticed this before, but it does actually show the type of, like, symbol of, like, oh, it's a plasma weapon. Oh, it's a kinetic ammo weapon. Even though, technically speaking, like, I don't know, the stalker rifle is still plasma, but it's like, I feel like it's a different kind of plasma slightly. Because if you look at the carbine, the standard old Covenant carbine that's existed throughout all of time, other than, like, when did they get rid of the carbine? I think it's basically this game, because they kind of, like, reset things. Oh, that was almost going to be a perfect stick. He jumps directly into it. Oh, okay. But, yeah, the carbine itself, I wouldn't call that, like, plasma, even though, it technically probably would be, but it's just because of the fact that, like, I always associate plasma damage weapons with, like, having extra damage to shields, and not sure if stalker rifles really would. Like, I don't know, it feels just more precision than anything else. That's why it's good that you can just read everything.
A hologram. It looks like the spire above us. We're heading in the right direction.
Oh yeah, well that's good. I mean, it's a pretty linear path, so I'd be concerned if we weren't heading in the right direction. You know, like, we just end up, like, going around in a circle and then go back up to the surface by accident. Boom! Boom! Oh, electrical. I might even go back and grab some more ammo. Just for the sake of it. Oh look, I'm going in the right direction. But yeah, cause like it's a little ways away. Like it's only like a loading zone and a half backwards. It's like, it's fine. When you can be the ultimate Spider-Man Spartan, you're never gonna take that long to traverse the plains. The plains of being underground here in this interesting forerunner structure. But let's just. Okay, fine. I'll hit you in a different way. Gotta save some ammo where I can anyway. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, I always forget that, like, if you just backsmack somebody, it doesn't always, like, one-hit them, kinda. Like, it's kind of the thing anyway. It doesn't necessarily matter. It's all about just electrical anyway, I find. Because that's way more effective than anything else that I could ever really do. Ugh. But honestly, though, like, even just the regular standard, well, these are regular banished standard grunts, that they're very nice and shiny. Like, they've really upped the ante on their reflective armor game.
Stretched its color, deep blue across the veins. No cloud to make night duller, no moon with its tarnished stain.
So I wonder if this is also partially just like the memories. It's the memories, Chief, of Cortana yet again, because she's... whenever you think that she's dead, she just kind of appears yet again. So I think that maybe just like the fragments of her AI mind will come back together and fuse with the weapons. And then the Chief will have his new buddy back, but old. Oh wait, really? Like, oh well, I thought I might as well. Just for the fun of it. It's partially testing. Because, like, I never thought that, like, if you shoot a jackal, like, it was basically right in the ear. He just didn't even really get phased. They have very strongly plated, armored up ears. And you know it. Oh boy. Oh, I wanted to just kind of test that too. So now I know I can survive a suicide grunt just by standing there. On Legendary, that would have killed me, like, straight up. It would have had to have, but... No, that was nice. It's just... Oh yeah, more ammo. It's the power of having extra shields and stuff, because I feel like... still, this area is very much the same as, like, going into, Still, I'm gonna go check on the map again, because I always forget the name. Because is this the conservatory? Yes, it is. And this one, instead, we're in the Nexus. So the Nexus basically is the exact same layout as the conservatory, but I find this time when I'm going through, I'm a little bit stronger with all my upgrades, so it's just like, this area is so easy. But yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, he's stuck into the wall. Oh boy. Oh well. Poor Grunt. Even in death, he likes to twitch around and, uh-oh. Oh, where is he? There he is. I could see that the invisible guy was somewhere near me, but... You know... There we go. Because when in doubt, just kind of throw a few grenades and, electrify the area. Because still, I always find that that would be like one of the most frightening attacks too. If no matter what side of the battle you're on, if you just see somebody can like AOE an electrical area around them, it's just, I don't know. There's just nothing you can do outright directly to stop it. He's just the electrical man, and he's almost like as good as Electro, but, you know, still speaking of Spider-Man, but not quite the same.
Now in this hour of waking from under brows of stone, a new pale day is breaking, and the deep night is gone.
Okay. Well, it's hard to tell what time of day it ever is down here. I was almost thinking this was a skylight. But not quite. It's still nice that they have lots of commandos around. Like, I think since I'm running out of ammo with my stalker rifle, it's probably a good idea just to swap. But let's see what goes on down here. Show me the secrets. Yeah, because there's definitely some sort of energy going through. Maybe that's what the pale blue that the whispers are speaking of. I don't know, I'm almost thinking that could be the case too, is that technically, because like the Harbinger, you know, they're doing the whole thing of basically making this into a trap for the Chief, yeah? So maybe that, like, they were using the info and stuff from, like, having her just, like, get the sequence, and then they just, like, did a bunch of scans and whatnot, and now the Whispers are still... They've made it their own AI buddy to help destroy. Because technically speaking as well, I've never thought of that before. But it's surprising that the Covenant, like the Banished, a lot of the enemy forces, like nobody ever has their own like AI. It was only like the UNSC that really went into that technology. Maybe I'm not too sure exactly, but. you'd almost think that they would have something. So maybe because of the way things are going here, they'll finally... Still, they stole the information to make their own, and now they have the real evil Cortana. Like, oh no. I mean, still, Cortana was already evil once, so it's just kind of a natural progression to make a secondary evil one, maybe. I don't know. I always just like to have a lot of random speculation because it's a lot more fun just randomly thinking like, oh, this could be an idea for the story. This clearly would make more sense than what they're even doing. But no. Oh no, it's one of those grunts. Not a fan of that. Oh, the burns. Oh, the electrical burns. They hurt. Oh. It goes right through the armor and directly into the skin. Okay. Yeah, this is a nice little battle arena here. Oh, is he trying to do like Marco Polo? Or yeah, that's the right thing. The grunts just calling for humans and expecting me to like call back grunt, maybe? I don't know. We'll figure that out soon enough. But yeah, it's nice actually having some extra ammo for this bulldog and whatnot. Like even then, I'm surprised that there's as many just regular old frag grenades on the ground and around. Because it's, like, do they have that many UNSC forces that have come to explore this area? Okay. Well, guess it will just unlock the door. Yeah, that seems safe enough. Still, this area so far, I wasn't expecting it to be so similar. Like, even then, I was always mentioning about the conservatory and all that. But even so, like, was it Outpost Tremonius? There's, like, Foundation, I think, was still... It's one of the first missions of the game. Like, they all had very similar forerunner architecture, too. So it's, like, they probably designed all of these underground areas at the same time. And it's weird that these are, like, the only style of, like, missions. Because all the other ones, like, are just kind of open world, but... Expecting this is going to be a boss, especially when it just... despawned and respawned me instantly. That was weird. Okay. Oh, it's just two hunters. Okay. Well, I could fight them, or I could do this.
Those hunters aren't gonna let us off that easy, Chief.
I mean, I was hoping. Like, why fight hunters ever when you don't need to? That's generally my my thoughts and desires. Oh boy. So even then, ow. I was trying to just like get behind that hunter and then do that, but still, the AI for the hunters is actually a lot better than what you might consider. I know it's a lot more than what I was thinking. Let's see. Yeah, this might work. Just jump whenever they fire. This is the best way of doing it. And you know it. Oh boy. Still, it's really nice that the fuel rods that they fire are not... Oh, hard light weapon, that's good to know. But yeah, the fuel rods are never that strong, so it's just like, that's fine. Aw, man. He just bounced it directly off his shields. Hunters are just so strong. Oh, well. Ooh. Let's see if there's anything else inside this battle arena. Oh, wait, I actually got a checkpoint from that? That's surprising. Because, like, what if I run out of ammo? Is it possible to get, like, oh no, a scenario where I can't possibly win? Oh, here we go. I think that's actually the smarter way of killing hunters in this game, really. Like, you don't even need to... Oh, wow. Yeah, he's using the quick fire mode now. I always forget how much stronger the hunters just appear once you kill one of them. But yeah, just getting behind. Like, that's honestly... If he just doesn't turn around so quickly, that's probably the best way of doing it. Just keep punching, but their turning axis is better than a tank. Even though they are of course, the human tank. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't think you can really do things that way. Yes! Aw. So I'm just trying to still electrocute him a little bit, but that was a bad throw. Just disregard that one. This is even worse. Oh boy. Well, have some of this. Have some of that, Hunter. Maybe even a little bit of this instead. Yeah, because I don't know, plasma damage directly to his face might do something. Anything else cool? Because I don't know, I feel like the bulldog shotgun, it's good in certain situations, but like I think it makes sense of why people never really go for it so much. Even like in the multiplayer, it's like still sometimes you can get good kills with it, other times it just exists. There we go. Easy. Right? I could have done that on Legendary. But yeah, I was just saying about that about the bulldog, and then I take it. Like, it's good against the smaller guys, not the actual, like, hunters. Unless you magically appear behind them. Oh boy. But... Huh, activate piston. Okay, so this is probably just gonna go straight down, and then I can jump on top of it like an elevator? Or the opposite.
Well, that's different. What now?
Down.
Okay, well, it's a good thing that the chief doesn't have... Oh boy! Well, that was not the best timing for that. Oh, I wanted to see if there's anything up there. Because whenever you see, like an extra piece that's jutting out when you're falling down, you gotta check it out. It's like in Dark Souls, there's probably like a secret if it was. But, oh boy. Yay for no fall damage! Woo! That being said, I still want to check indiscriminate areas, because it's interesting to note that I still haven't found a skull in this game. Do you think a skull would be up somewhere like this? I don't know. I mean, probably not, but why is this other, like, part jutting out? I just want to know. Like, I bet I'm probably not going to even get any answers from this. Yeah, it's basically nothing. Okay. Directly straight down. Oh boy. Oh, man.
That was fun. Want to do it again?
Where now?
Should be close now. Let's look around.
I mean, and Chief basically did do it again. Just from the way that I was doing my various grapple shots, but yeah, that's interesting. That always makes me think back to Halo 2, because there was a lot of areas that you just kind of slide down in that game, but yeah, that's just very lucky that the Chief doesn't have fall damage, because he should have broken an ankle or something. Like, I don't know, when you land, you basically should lose your shields, if nothing else, because, man, it would hurt. But, yeah, always gotta check upward. There could be untold secrets hiding everywhere. Although the Banished probably have stripped this area clean. Because, you know, they always want to be getting their forerunner artifacts.